Oh, I don't think our segues need any work. Whatever. Capcom. I cannot, like, even remember how long people have been complaining about Capcom DLC and the way that they've been handling their products for the last couple of years. But it's been a long, long time. And it only took several years and thousands of complaints for them to finally realize, hey, maybe we should rethink our whole downloadable content strategy.
Yes, please.
Yes. I think Dragon's Dogma is kind of the final nail in the coffin for this one. Because, man, did they screw the pooch on this.
Oh, God.
Yeah, Rachel, you've been playing Dragon's Dogma, so you can speak a little bit more to this.
We were talking about a good RPG with Kingdoms of Amalur earlier. Now let's talk about a bad RPG. Dragon's Dogma, don't waste your time.
Yeah. So they're pretty much screwed on Dragon's Dogma. There's not much they can do. But they had a representative for them, Kristen Svensson, took to the Cap Community blog, which is a community of Capcom fans on the internet, surprisingly.
It's Capcom Unity.
All right, Capcom Community, but take out the com part of Capcom and just put the community there.
Capcom Unity.
Capcom Unity, very clever. All right, and here's what they had to say about it. We would like to assure you that we have been listening to your comments and as such have begun the process of reevaluating how such additional game content is delivered in the future. As this process has only just commenced in the past month or so, there will be some titles where development began some time ago and that are scheduled for release in the upcoming months in which we are unable to make changes to the DLC, which Dragon's Dogma is the prime example of that. So you'll probably see maybe for the next half a year to a year, you'll see this continued strategy of not giving you the full game unless you spend another $20 that Capcom has adopted, but hopefully it's going away after that and we'll actually see them finish games. I know for me, like Asura's Wrath was a decent game and it was cool, but you had to pay to get the last 5 episodes of the game. Like you could not finish the game and like get an ending unless you paid more money. And honestly, I don't think, while the game was, woo! Ziggy, you're so crazy, man. You crazy little robot. My little controller likes to try and run away from us. He wants to hang out with Rachel. I should just give it to you.
I don't know how to control this thing.
Just don't.
It's like a calculator.
So, what was it? Yeah, Asura's Wrath. That's ridiculous. The game wasn't honestly worth the $60 when it came out. So, making me pay more for it, totally ridiculous. Obviously. Right. They should really rethink this whole coming out with a version of a game a year later after the game's already been out, like the Super Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition thing and the Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom stuff. Like, those are two things, like, Capcom really needs to do is just make sure a game is finished and done and don't charge us for a new version of a game that wasn't done a year ago, a year later.
Yeah.
Yeah.